What's up, everybody? What's up, my peeps? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on, my people? My people, my people, my people. What's going on, my people? What's going on? Um, what's going on, my people? Okay. 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 Hold on, guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Moment like this. Hold on, guys. Give me a moment. I need a moment. I'm gonna turn on my TikTok, TDD talk talk tick. I'm gonna turn on my tick TikTok, TDD doc talk tick. Come on, TikTok. Come on, come on, come on, come on, TikTok. Don't do me that. Bill Johnson said they wanted to send dinner for mommy. Come on, TikTok. Don't do me that. Morning, people. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Um, hold on, guys. Oh, I'm trying to fix my TikTok my TikTok thing. Morning, guys. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, guys? Tell me where you watching from. Indicate to me where you're watching from. I want to have an idea where you guys watching from. So let me know where you guys watching from, eh? Mm-hmm. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna work with this one. Come on, man. Don't do me that, man. Don't do me that. Don't do me. Okay, okay. What's up, guys? What's up, TikTok? What's up, YouTube? Morning, morning to everybody. Morning to YouTube. Morning to TikTok. Morning, morning, guys. Everything going? Everything going good? Yeah, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. You know what I mean? Everything going, guys? Yeah. Good morning, guys. Morning, morning, TikTok. Morning, YouTube. Edward, morning. Morning, morning, morning. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Morning, people. Morning, morning, morning. Let's walk on for YouTube. Yeah. YouTube, you know, big up on yourself, you know. I don't know. TikTok, big up on yourself. Welcome. Jamaica 87. Real, real big man. Let's go put up YouTube. Look at here. Swear to you. Um, TikTok. TikTok, you need to go look at here. I tell you, right, that's a right, that's a TikTok there. See me? Guys, remember to like up the live and share the live. Please, me I beg you know. Don't know a thing already, you know. We talk about St. Thomas. We are talking about St. Thomas this morning, because boy don't look good out at St. Thomas they at all. Look like time come to tap the progress in St. Thomas. I don't know, Rasta. But it look like time come. Time come to stop the progress in St. Thomas. Do you understand what I mean? When Michelle Charles was there in St. Thomas as the MP, Member of Parliament with James Robinson, we don't have them problem. We don't have no problem. Place a develop, road a bill. Hmm? People at work every God Almighty day. Eh? And since this woman come and take over, China Harbour plead to the government and the PMP criminal organization. So they must come. They must come. They must plea to the government and the opposition, because the PMP criminal organization believe, because they have a sitting member of parliament, the program, the government work must control by them. So they must put up resistance. What can go so? Extortionists, put in place. We hear it, we hear it, we hear it. A lot of extortionists out there in St. Thomas demanding money from China Harbour. We don't know here. We don't know here. Yes, man. Extortionists out there demanding money from China Harbour, and if they not pay up, they can't continue the development in St. Thomas. Mr. Prime Minister, and one thing you have to say now, if you go to any meeting, a matter of fact, you not go. Because we know when you show up in a normal. So you need to instruct Mr. Morgan to tell any representative out there in a St. Thomas, we hold up the government work. Either them take with themselves or play a fool. And then is either they want to see the judge or they make it simple. Because the time has come to get rid of every extortionist out of our society. A whole heap of time. These extortionists hamper the work of the government. Why them never show up? When Michelle Charles was there, why them never show up? Why them never try to stop the work? And that me ask, why them never try to stop the work? You understand me? But since this woman came, everything changed. For the worse, not for the better, for the worse. You see, me don't know what's wrong with St. Thomas people, you know. Something wrong with St. Thomas people. Because them have the opportunity under this government to develop St. Thomas and make St. Thomas reach their full potential. Or reach its full potential. And then go vote out the lady. So when you expect when you expect it to happen now? When you expect it to happen? It's simply, you know, if I was the government, you know, me stop everything, you know. If I was the government, me stop every development in St. Thomas until we have a sitting member of parliament from the Jamaica Labour Party side. But you see, because Andrew don't think like me, you know. You understand what I mean? So, he will see to it that everything is okay. You understand what I mean? But if Andrew was like me, you understand what I mean? They're not suffer out there. May I tell you that? They're not suffer. Because me, I stop every work we are going out there. Every work me I stop. You understand what I mean? Every work. Guys, may I beg you to tap up the live on the YouTube. I tap up the live on the TikTok thing. Tap up the live, guys. Please, may I beg you. If I mean like the government, they stop the work them. We are going out there. Because me don't know what people can so fool. We have a sitting member of parliament. When government in our office. You understand what I mean? And we go vote out a member of parliament and put in somebody who is in opposition. How do you think that I going to help? How do you think that I going to help? How do you think that I going to help? Remember, you know, this member of parliament, you know, spend a lot of money, you know, to campaign to win election, you know. The look of money that the government are going to allocate to her to fix the community, to fix the constituency, me mean. You think Uno are going to benefit from that money? Uno not going to see no form of development out there. Because this member of parliament hungry and anywhere they find to sink the money or to hide the money where they might get to develop the constituency, they might go hide it. Uno don't know that. You see, we voters have to be smart, you know. We have to be more smart. She are going to hide it because the same extortionist that is stopping the work. She have to go get money to give them. And where she going to get it from? The same constituency fund, the same money where she get from government. And then the same money there, they are going to channel through these extortionists and all of these people. No development going to take place. So now watch and see how much development those people who are crying for water, crying for road, and all of these things. And who not going to suffer? And now who not going to suffer? You understand what I mean? Because this lady not going to come with any form of development. The look of money where she get, she going to put in her pocket. And she not going to serve more than 4 years. And every time we not going to have protests out there, call upon government. We not could have called till their kingdom come. We not too damn fool out there. There is no need to vote out Michelle Charles when we don't have her and have her government in office. We have developed St. Thomas. I want to want so. I want to want so. So now put PMP, criminal organization, over on the development. Eh? We don't really have put the criminal organization over on the development. Look how the place was before. Look how what St. Thomas was before. The forgotten parish. Nobody want to go to St. Thomas. Nobody was to ever want to go to St. Thomas. If people do go St. Thomas, and they might go to the no when they call bath, the place where them go use the hot water and something. Or they go see Obia man. That's all they go to St. Thomas to do. You understand what I mean? But now the government take on the initiative to develop St. Thomas, to turn it into something. I don't know if we do. I reward the government by keeping Michelle Charles in Parliament. That's all I don't know if we do. I don't know if it describe St. Thomas people, man. Trust me. I'm ungrateful. Very, very ungrateful. You understand what I mean? Very, very ungrateful or not ungrateful. People don't think ungrateful. So, you know how much areas in Jamaica need the type of development St. Thomas got? Eh? You know how much areas in Jamaica or around Jamaica that need the type of development St. Thomas got? Me guarantee you, if the government ever bring that form of development to certain areas that call themselves staunch PMP, they're not going to vote for any PMP like two over Hamilton. You understand what I mean? Constituency. A known constituency in Chilani who always vote for the PMP criminal organization. Because of our hard work and our commitment to the people of that constituency. The people vote for her because it's progress over party, it's progress over hype. You understand what I mean? The people of Chilani know what they want. So they choose the worker over the criminal organization PMP. PMP was positive that they had that constituency in their hand. They believe that those people in that constituency committed to them. And whenever two over Hamilton do, they're going to vote for the PMP. But they prove the PMP criminal organization wrong. That they are no more loyalists to the criminal organization. They need development. They need the road to fix. They need water. They need to see the community center develop. They need to see the health center develop and have doctor there 24/7 and open late time and night. You understand what I mean? At them place that the Prime Minister must bring development go and leave the people in my center because they don't want nothing. How somebody if help me like that and help my constituency like that, I'm really going to vote against them? No, sir. Something not right. Something not right at St. Thomas there. You know right, man. The government need to be rewarded for what they have done. You understand what I mean? Because what they have done in such a short space of time, they need to be rewarded, me I tell you. How long PMP have the constituency? Them do nothing to it. You know how much money they waste paying security to guard the old piece of building, the Goodyear factory out there, so pop down now, all that city. You know how much money go through that building? The PMP, listen to me, the PMP friends them who own the security company that was guarding that Goodyear tire. I paid them beard. You know. After the government, you know. Because me not see where the government did a guard out of St. Thomas. Me not see. The old building, nobody that even want that, man. And the government pay how much billions of dollars in security to guard the old piece of building. When the building was firm and sturdy and Goodyear just left out of it, that's when the government of the time need to develop it back and turn it into something that will help the country. But they left it, make it rotten down. You understand what I mean? PJ Patterson, the PMP administration, left it, make it rotten down. You understand what I mean? And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wones came and said, no, we have to do something for St. Thomas and start to build road, start to build the urban center and have a lot more plan for St. Thomas And the St. Thomas people say they don't want no development. They want to live in the wilderness. They want to continue to live in the wilderness. You understand what I mean? Poor no boy. Me I tell you no. When you know I go see development, prosperity over PMP. That me I tell you, you know. You see the PMP criminal organization, they not think about countries, you know. They not think about the country, you know. No, the PMP think about PMP when they run government. They think about the criminal organization than the country. You understand what I mean? The Jamaica Labour Party think about the country before they think about the party. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. The reason why the Jamaica Labour Party used to lose so much is because when they come in a government, they commit their life, you understand what I mean, to government and less to the party. But now we see where they're balancing the thing. You understand what I mean? They're balancing the thing. But I'm concerned about China Harbor. This is the first time I am hearing China Harbor come out with statement say they need an emergency meeting between the Jamaica Labour Party and the PMP. It's the first time I have ever seen China Harbor. That means it's very serious. It's very serious. The PMP criminal organization decided that if one of them run the project out of St. Thomas, he not go no further. But that's what them think, you know. That's what them think. You understand what I mean? But under Andrew Michael Holness' leadership, anybody try to stop the progress of St. Thomas have to lift up because me know say Andrew now go condone it. Me know say the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness now go listen to me. Him now go take it easy. And nobody will try to stop the progress of out of St. Thomas. Believe you me. Extortionists. We don't negotiate with criminals in this party, you know. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is not in no negotiation with any criminality. No extortionist, nothing whatsoever of the sort. You understand what I mean? So I believe that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness are going to answer the call of China Harbor, and he might go show up at St. Thomas, and he might go put on his foot, and even if he get the army to build something out there to safeguard the site. You understand what I mean? And make the work complete. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Extortionists should get completely wiped out of our society because they have done so much in this society to stop Jamaica from moving on. You understand what I mean? What people think about what them people you think? No, what them people you think for real? And the member of parliament out there to involve in it. Because the extortionists are PMP criminal supporters. The member of parliament out there involved in it also. And when the Prime Minister made this statement in Parliament, she came out and come talk about, she renounced what the Prime Minister have said in Parliament. You could renounce it from now till tomorrow morning. You involved in it. Because you're a warmonger, you know peace, woman. When you see warmongering, you understand what I mean? Andrew Michael Holness, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, we are calling on you this morning to show up in St. Thomas. Show up with your army and make sure every extortionist get wiped out completely out of St. Thomas. And the work of the government must continue. You understand what I mean? Because we can't have them boy come going like them a government. We can't have the PMP criminal organization are going like them a government. You understand what I mean? We can't make them go on like them a government. They are in opposition. They will act like they are in opposition. PMP criminal organization want to dictate to government what to do from what not to do. The last time we checked, the people voted for the Jamaica Labour Party and not the PMP criminal organization. If the people of Jamaica did want the opposition to be in office, they would vote for the PMP criminal organization. You understand what I mean? But the people have seen the wonderful work of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, and they have given the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and his administration a third term to continue the good work that they are doing. So why the PMP feel that because they get a member of parliament, they must try and stop the work? Try and stop what kind of work? Look, listen to me. And listen to me, good man. When you think of peace and safety, a sudden destruction of Kundumpa, no. Remember me tell you no. Because you don't think Andrew normal. Andrew not normal. Andrew not normal. Andrew not somebody want to play with. Andrew not run no dibby government. The man not run no dibby government. You understand what I mean? The man not run a government that care for the people of Jamaica. That look out for the people of Jamaica. And anything try to come in the way of this government, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, I'm going to get rid of it. The PMP too terrible. You understand what I mean? Too terrible. Just feel say everything must name a food. The name of food mentality that have a walk with every day. Better get rid of it. Better get rid of it, because this term, this third term that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is going to do. You understand what I mean? Going to suffer because no name of food, and everywhere we see where can name of food, we are going to put a stop into it. We are going to put a stop into it. It might seem to that get away from the thief in the municipal corporation across the island, led by the PMP criminal organization, representative and mayors. Uno might feel so no get away with it, but uno get away. You understand what I mean? Uno have to give account for the over $1 billion that have been missing in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Uno have to give account for the billions of dollars that missing out of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Uno have to give account for those money that missing out of the Hanover and Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. You think you get where? You not get where? Every criminality behavior, I go meet their justice. I go get them justice. I go get one of deserve. You understand what I mean? Norman Scott, over $1 billion, miss on a thief in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. On top of that, you go back to the woman on St. Elizabeth. You think you don't have prison? You know Africa prison. May I tell you, no Africa prison? Because you cannot continue like this in Jamaica. You in opposition and look on our behavior. You are in opposition and look on our behavior. You want to come bad up government. And your government and somebody for no bad up. You understand what I mean? And somebody for no bad up, man. Come on, people, no tap up the live on YouTube. Tap up the live on TikTok, guys, please. Them people here do too much. You understand what I mean? Too much you know I do. When we looking at the Hanover, and Westmoreland, when we look in St. Mary, how much million of thief to run election campaign? Mandeville Municipal Corporation, at least somebody go up prison for it in Mandeville, Manchester Municipal Corporation. But the right people, them don't go to prison because them take one look man and sink him. While the big heads are here, living, scotching free. You understand what I mean? But one by one, somebody remind me in the comment section. Damien Crawford said, you understand what I mean? One to jail. I don't think a joke him make when him say it. Him say it and him believe that something him did say going to happen to the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand what I mean? Him never know say the PMP is going to happen to. One by one, you going to jail. Everything that you wish bad. Same thing, you come out and come talk about Andrew Michael Holness have 28 bank account, 28 bank account, 28 bank account. God just go to 28 seat and say, no, go in our opposition, go sit down. You understand what I mean? Because I hit you no deserve. Every day you come and preach and lie, you misinformation and no propaganda. And believe so you can't get away with it, man. You understand what I mean? You can't get away with these things. None of you within the PMP criminal organization going to stop any project that this government led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have started. Whether you are a member of parliament, whether you are MP, you are councillor, whatever you are, you understand what I mean? And you represent none of you going to. So listen to me, on spin with it and take one yourself. I have said it on many occasions. You see some of these PMP MPs that win their seat, it better never win. As someone are going to resign early before the telling them me a warning, me a giving them a warning. A new day is dawning. You understand what I mean? A new day is dawning. So it better someone they win. Kids meal, pedophile, mama Portia. It better you never win. Because a new video was circulated with you. With one man confirm. You understand what I mean? That you were in a relationship with his 14-year-old friend. Yeah. Listen to me. It better someone they win. It better someone they win on a seat. You understand what I mean? Guys, remember to top up the live. Share the live. You understand what I mean? Share the live and top up the live. Top up the live and share the live. YouTube, TikTok. You understand what I mean? And first, we see one opposition in office. One opposition in our country. In an opposition. And I come behave like them in a government. You don't relax on yourself in an opposition, brother. You understand what I mean? We know say you don't feel comfortable. Because you know always in power. You understand what I mean? And we know so no power hungry. But you learn to be in opposition. You learn to be in opposition because you're not going to be in opposition for a very, very long time. You're not going to be in opposition for a very long time. You understand what I mean? So get used to it. Get used to it. You see, this prime minister that we have, I call him my king. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. You understand what I mean? You see this brother here, he know to win election. This brother here know to develop Jamaica. This brother here know to create history. You understand what I mean? And as long as Andrew Michael Holness is the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, the Jamaica Labour Party will always be in government. Take it as me tell you. Richard Arbin. You understand what I mean? Take it as me tell you. As long as the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand what I mean? The Jamaica Labour Party will always be in government. So get with it. Richard Arbin, St. Arbin, get with it. You are supporting a criminal organization, and you know that it is a criminal organization. And when I said it is a criminal organization, I meant it. You understand what I mean? The Jamaican people see the PMP for who they are. You understand what I mean? Yes, it's a party. A matter of fact, it's not a party. It's not a party. The Risers / PMP is a criminal, well-organized criminal organization run by criminals. You understand what I mean? That's what they are. That's what they are. But the people of St. Thomas, you know if you do better. You know if you do better. Because you know that fool, you know sensible. You know some sensible people. You understand what I mean? You know some sensible people. Can you imagine? You don't make no member of parliament come and stop no progress. Because all they are doing, all this lady is doing, and his supporters is doing, right? Is looking out for the best interest of her and the rest of the few that are trying to stop the progress of St. Thomas. Resident of St. Thomas, I say to you all, because I know that majority of you guys are with the development that is taking place in St. Thomas. I urge all of you to come out and protest against an MP. It's not too late. East St. Thomas. Thank you, sir. East St. Thomas. Me I ask you to come out and protest. You understand what I mean? Against the new member of parliament and tell her to leave the developers alone. Leave China Harbor to develop the area. You understand what I mean? Leave the government projects alone. You understand? She's not the works minister. What? You understand what I mean? He's not Robert Morgan. Tell her to leave. What she know about road? What she know about development? She don't know nothing. Tell her to leave it alone. Or no go there and no protest against a new member of parliament. You understand what I mean? Because you don't want no development. You don't need no development. Guys, YouTube, may I beg you, look on the left hand side of your screen. You see a thumbs up button. Thumbs up the button for me, please. Like and share and subscribe to the YouTube channel. TikTok, may I beg you, like up the live and share the live. People, let me say this to you. And let me say it all loud and clear. Me say it already, I'm going to say it again. Richard St. Arbin. Let me tell you, Angela, my name sake. My name Chambers, so. Let me tell you something. Andrew, the most honorable, Andrew, the most honorable. You understand what I mean? Andrew Wellness. And somebody for no play with. You see this brother here? He's serious about crime and violence. He's serious about any criminality in the country. That is the reason why we are seeing a 42% reduction. You understand? In murder in this country. Because the man serious about crime and violence and murder. You understand what I mean? In our country. And anything, you understand what I mean? Stop. I want to stop the development in this country because of criminals. You might go deal with it. You might go deal with it. So me ask all of those extortionists. If I the member of parliament say no, tell her say, you not test Andrew. You tell her say no not test Andrew. You better tell her. You understand what I mean? Because she has sent down the wrong road. You know, sister, she don't love you. I love this lady don't love you. Why she send Uno, right? To go stop the work of the government. If she didn't love Uno, she would tell Uno not to try and stop any work. You understand what I mean? Any work in St. Thomas that the government is doing. You don't know that, young man? You don't know that? I wish she going to so. I wish she going to so. She going to something that blind on her eye. Blind on her thinking. I saw no fool. I wish you going to so that you can't think of your own. You know, put yourself in a danger. Danger. You understand what I mean? Listen to me. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how, young men, you don't know how to do it. Because under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, everybody can get a job right now. And if you don't qualify, He make a way for all of you to get qualified, to get work. You understand what I mean? One might ask, get qualified how? The man moved tuition fee from the art trust. You understand what I mean? He remove it. He remove it. Right? So anybody can go to art to learn a skill. And when you learn your skill, you can get a job. If you don't want to learn a skill and you want a proper education, he remove guarantor from the student loan bureau. So you can go to the student loan bureau. You can borrow money to go and further your education or to get a proper education. So you know, have to make member of parliament and use, you know, to be extortionist. It's a very dangerous road. Jamaica 10 years ago is different from now. Jamaica changed under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lowness. This is not a playtime. You understand what I mean? And when you don't give away no life now, everybody will come talk about Andrew this and Andrew that and Andrew this and Andrew that. And you have tried everything to drive all of you young men away from crime and violence and extortionists. He tried everything. He warned you. He warned, oh no, go and come. The man warned, oh no. The man said, listen to me, young people. There are opportunities for you guys. You understand what I mean? Take advantage of the opportunities. Listen to me. The opportunities that we have under Andrew Michael Lowness government, we have never have it under any other government in the history of Jamaica. The opportunities that we, the young people, you understand what I mean, have under this administration, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lowness, we have never have it under any other administration. Tell me which other administration paying us to go to Hard Trust NTA to learn a skill. And on top of that, the government is giving us money when we graduate with a level 4 certificate. And if we graduate with a plan to start our own business, we get up to $350,000. Tell me which other administration gave us these type of opportunities. First time when people want to go to university, want to go to college, they don't know how to go because they can't get no money to go. And if they want to go to the student loan bureau, they don't have anybody to go with them to sign, to be guarantor. But the government have moved it. You understand what I mean? Move it. So you can go to the student loan bureau. You can get money by yourself to further your education or to get a better education. Come on, man. Come on, man. We don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. It's time for young people, you understand what I mean, to stop make these old and redundant people use we. You understand what I mean? A time for we to stop make them use we. We are bright, we are smart, we are educated. Some of them don't know better, you know, but we know better, so we must do better. We can't go dash over life, so. We can't go dash over life, so. We work more than extortionists. And then, when, and this is how fool them people are being now. This is how fool them be. When these extortionists go and stop the work, or get China Harbor to pay them, and when them get these money, where them bring it go? They have to bring it to these people first before they get nothing out of it. And if they try to run away with those money that they got, they get analyzed by these big people. So what? They can't realize that? You can't realize that? You can't realize that? Listen to me, man. And listen to me, good man. You not put on a life in no danger for nobody. You not put on a life in danger for nobody. You understand what I mean? Everybody across Jamaica is craving development in their constituency, in their communities. Everybody need water. Everybody need road. Everybody needs some form of development. And the people, them, in a majority of Jamaica is saying right now, no development, no vote. No development, no vote. Them are people are not even sell them vote like a one time again. You understand what I mean? Them not do it. Only people who sell them vote in the last election, yeah. And the comrades them because the PNP have to pay them to come out come vote. But the well-thinking Jamaicans and the labor right them not sell them vote. Them are talk about development. And if them not see their area develop, them not vote. And if you're in them area and you are develop the area, them vote for you. You understand what I mean? So why St. Thomas people can't see that? Why they can't see it? One time, 5 years ago, you could go to St. Thomas, you could get some acres and acres of land for local land nothing. But because of the development that is taking place in St. Thomas, you can't go to St. Thomas now go buy land. Very, very expensive. And the government create these opportunities for you guys, and you not come behave like you know idiot, you have no sense. Eh? You not come behave like you have no sense. Boy, trust me, I'm not take a chance with some East St. Thomas people, boy. Trust me. I'm not take a chance with them. Because you know act ungrateful. Me attack the truth. You know act ungrateful, man. The government have been good to you. So you know should be good to the government. Believe you me. You all should be good to the government, man. Jesus Christ. Me I tell you. But election done and it over. It done and it over. And all me I tell you now, people of East St. Thomas, you know be careful of that member of parliament. You know be careful. You understand what I mean? Because she can stop every progress that is taking place out there in St. Thomas. And she willing to go the extra mile to stop the progress. She willing. You understand what I mean? Because when she win the election, she already talked about she going to change the liaison officer in St. Thomas. She already saying it as she win. She write to China Harbor. You understand what I mean? To change the liaison officer. Because according to her, the liaison officer in East St. Thomas is a Jamaica Labour Party supporter. You understand what I mean? And she's not going to have a Jamaica Labour Party supporter as the liaison officer for the project in St. Thomas. So the war start. The war start. Extortion and tower extortion and all of these things. We're not going to have it. We're not going to have it. You understand what I mean? We're going to get rid. And listen to me. Richard St. Arbin. Send a message to that lady and tell her to humble herself. You understand what I mean? Because this year is the year that Jamaican people going to see a lot of politicians go to prison. Here? So tell her for me, send Richard St. Arbin, let you know that this year is the year where Jamaican people for the first time, a matter of fact, my generation, going to see some parliamentarian go to prison in real life. I mean, I tell you no. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. So tap up the live for me, YouTube. Tap up the live. Give me some thumbs up on the live, no? Please, YouTube. TikTok. Give me some thumbs up, no, my friend. Please and thanks, and you're welcome. Yeah, man. But we deal with them, man. Deal with them once and for all. You understand what I mean? May I take a break and top up the live for me? me need some top up. Me need some top up. Top up my life a minute, please. Please and thanks and welcome. Hey! Top up my life for me, guys. Guys, let me tell you something. Jamaica reached a point under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes, where we just can't go back to the old days. Believe you me. We can't go back to the old days. You understand what I mean? The days of non-development, the days of non-prosperity. We can't go back to those days. You understand what I mean? Those days cause we heartache and pain under the PMP criminal organization. The best Jamaica have ever seen is 10 years now. You understand what I mean? Since the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness came in power, are the best Jamaica ever see. Whether you like Andrew or not, you understand what I mean? He's the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had. He's simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than everybody that ever said them a Prime Minister in this country. You understand what I mean? His administration is the best administration we have ever seen in the history of Jamaican politics. The Andrew Michael Holness-led administration is the hardest working members of parliament I have ever seen in the history of Jamaica. These 49 members of parliament that the Jamaica Labour Party had before this general election was the hardest working members of parliament. You understand what I mean? And when they vote against Anne-Marie Vaz, Darrell, Mr. Slowly, you understand what I mean? Mr. Dunn, it cut deep. Deep it cut. Because these people were performers, true performers. You understand what I mean? And listen to me. The people who vote out these members of parliament, you understand what I mean? For these people, listen to me, it not going to benefit you. It not going to benefit you. You understand what I mean? And when we vote, we must vote with sense. You understand? Why uno vote out a sitting member of parliament with them government in power for somebody who is out there in the wilderness for so many years? You understand what I mean? And when they come in power, their government is not in power. How does that benefit you? That now go benefit you, me I tell you, because these people have spent millions upon millions. You understand what I mean? To win their seat. And listen, they want to benefit back. They want back their money. So every money that they get to develop the constituency, what them are going to do? Them are going to take it for themselves. When them are going to take it for themselves. So we are preparing to see a lot of protests in this constituency. You understand what I mean? We are preparing. You understand what I mean? To see a lot. We see in St. James, in Omar Davis constituency, that PMP MP there started already. But she just want to get some traction. You understand what I mean? Because we know what she's doing. We know her political strategy. On something we are high. But the real protest soon start down there. So she done there. The real one soon start. You understand what I mean? So don't beg for it, lady. Don't beg for it. Because the people soon come out wicked against you, because you not going to use the money to do what you want to do. You understand what I mean? You not going to do it. But guess what? We are here. And we are here to see everything play out right in front of we. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. We make me continue to support the Jamaica Labour Party and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, who have been working hard on our behalf. Hard, may I tell you. And the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. You understand what I mean? From the Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm excited. For those who are fighting against Andrew, for those who are spreading rumors, misinformation, propaganda against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. You understand what I mean? You know, I got tired of seeing face. Because, listen to me, what Andrew have in store for Jamaicans and Jamaica, let me tell you something. You can't go manage what come for you. You can't go manage what come. You understand what I mean? Because the fourth term have been working on. The fourth term have been working on. From we win the third term, the fourth term have been working on. You understand what I mean? So, Richard St. Albin, we're not going to be in opposition for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Because what we're going to accomplish in this third term, going to give us, you understand? Going to give us, you understand? The vita, what they call it? The vigor vita. But the boost that we're going to get from the third term is going to easily bring me over into the third term. Because we have the hospital them, we open in the third term. We have the road in Montego Bay to open in the third term. We have many other projects that we start from in the third term. We're going to cut ribbon for all of those projects in the third term. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. We have a lot of projects going to open. We're going to cut ribbon in the third term. You understand what I mean? And that will give us the boost. You understand? To get the fourth term. Fourth term, we say, under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Yeah, man. We're going to continue to bring down poverty, which is the poverty right now is at an all-time low. It's at 8%. You understand what I mean? We're going to continue to bring down unemployment, which unemployment is at an all-time low, 3.2%, or less than 3.2%. We're going to continue to bring down our debt to GDP, which our debt to GDP is at an all-time low right now, is 62%. And I know in the next 5 years, we're supposed to be in the 50s. Our debt to GDP should be in the 50s. You understand what I mean? So by 5 years' time, we can look for a massive, you understand what I mean, transformation in our society. You understand what I mean? All across Jamaica. And remember, we have some massive highway project to start. You understand what I mean? Like the Ocho Rios bypass. We have that to start. We have that to break ground for. You understand what I mean? We have the National Stadium development. We have that to start. You understand what I mean? And remember, we have the new parliament. We have the new parliament to build to start. You understand what I mean? And all of these projects, they can't hold Andrew again. They can't hold Andrew again. Andrew Michael Holness, our king, you understand what I mean, is developing Jamaica and developing Jamaica on a rapid pace. I mean, not to something else. You understand what I mean? The most important thing in our society is the crime and violence and under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. He's going to continue to bring down crime and violence to its lowest. You understand what I mean? We are seeing a 42% reduction right now. And I know for the next 5 years, we're going to bring down it to actually 70%. I cannot believe it. Who do not understand what I want? Who do not understand what I want? Who do not understand? I dead PMP dead in the show. I'm like, oh, me can't use the word upon TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. And alive. PMP and alive in the show. Me I tell you, they can't comprehend the effect of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. I said this in the campaign when the election was going on, that the Andrew effect that you see on the ground, the PMP cannot comprehend it. They cannot manage it. You understand what I mean? Because when Andrew touched the ground, even the PMP dog them off his switch. Everywhere me go, everywhere Andrew go, me see comrade a switch left, right, and center. Me see people that choose Jamaica. And when me see Swampy go anywhere, me no see no labor right a switch go turn PMP. He like, hey, the campaign did nice, you know. The campaign did nice. He did nice. Bad. Me I tell you. He did nice. Me say even the dog a switch. When me see Andrew touch the ground, people are choosing Jamaica and choosing the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, our king. Me I tell you, boy. PMP, Mark Golding can't manage the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Listen to me. Andrew Michael Holness is very special. Very, very special. I'm telling you. He's a youth where you can't bad mind. PMP, Richard St. Arbin, Andrew Michael Holness is a youth where you can't bad mind. The least you can do to Andrew is to wish him the very best and move on. Me I tell you no. Because the amount of things when we see the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness went through and still standing tall today, I come to the conclusion that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is blessed and highly favored. You understand what I mean? Me come to the conclusion that want to tell me which other person on earth can go through what Andrew Michael Holness go through and standing on top of his grave today, standing tall, standing victorious over his enemy. Want to tell me, we never see a man so humble. I have never seen a man who have so much patience. I have never seen a man who committed to his job like the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. And even when the PMP out there spreading their rumors, they manufactured rumors, misinformation, and propaganda, and the Prime Minister, the man never yet opened up his mouth and say a word. The man went through it all. Because when the PMP criminal organization and their leader, British citizen slave master Swampy, Mark Golding, go low, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness always going high. You understand what I mean? Andrew never stood to any of these PMP criminal organization level. Even when they call his name, try to mar his character. You understand? He never once opened up his mouth. You understand what I mean? And say a word to the PMP criminal organization and their leader. You understand what I mean? What a man to have as our leader. You know, sister, them man, Andrew we want. Me don't know when we are going to get back another Andrew, you know. The least we can do, you understand what I mean? I work with Andrew and his administration. The least we can do, I work with him. Because we don't know when we are going to get a next leader like the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Andrew Michael Holness is the only politician, is the only prime minister, me see, who really talk about the poor people of Jamaica and put his money where his mouth is. Tell me which prime minister in the history of Jamaica who talk about the poor and really help the poor people. Don't tell me which one. Me see this man talk about the poor people. And this man said, listen to me, I'm going to create a social housing program for the poor people of this country. And the man create the social housing program. And the man never build no boardhouse for these poor people. Like the criminal organization PMP. Right? When they're giving out houses, some food for the poor house, and everybody getting either. You understand what I mean? Most people who get these boardhouses are comrades. And it just lasts them for 10 or 9 years because Chichi yam it down. So they gone back to square one. But the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have built concrete houses 2 and 3 bedroom to take poor people out of poverty into prosperity. And he makes sure that them here people here have the title for the land that these houses built on. Why they have the title? So they can use the title and the house. You understand what I mean? Go to the bank to borrow money if they have any ambition to start a business to take themselves out of poverty to prosperity. Want to tell me which other administration, which other prime minister in the history of Jamaica have done these things that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Nunes do? You know, hear Portia Simpson talk about the poor, the poor, the poor, the poor. She loved the poor. You want to tell me how much she do for the poor people of Jamaica? You understand what I mean? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Nunes said that, listen to me, there are some elders in our society that are suffering. You understand what I mean? Because they never work a day in their life. So they don't have a pension coming in at month time and they are struggling. You understand what I mean? With Andrew, the man create a pension scheme for these people. So every month they can have something coming in to help them. You understand what I mean? It might not be enough. You understand what I mean? But look is much when God is in it. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. And you create a pension scheme for these people. The man not only talk, the man act. You understand what I mean? You know why poverty is so low in our society? Because the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Nunes come to the conclusion that poverty is a generational curse. And in order to break this curse and get rid of poverty out of our society, he have to tackle it from the root. And when the man do, the man create a program it called Jamaica 28. You understand what I mean? Hold on there. You understand? It called Jamaica 28. You understand what I mean? And any child born after 2021 and past, they can apply to this program. And the government going to contribute money to it. Every budget they present, they're going to take money and put to it. And you, as citizens and loved ones of the family, can contribute to the fund for these kids. And when they reach the age of 18 years old, they can draw down from this fund, either to send themselves to university, send themselves to college, or they can buy a house or create a business or buy a piece of property that values. You understand what I mean? To break the curse of poverty out of their family. You understand what I mean? That's what the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is doing for his people. You understand what I mean? Listen to me. And listen to me good. Some people will never see the goodness of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Never. Why? Because them have the orange veil over the eyes. You understand what I mean? The PMP will never see anything good in this country because they continue to have the orange veil over their eyes. You understand what I mean? So when them talk, you just allow them to talk. You understand what I mean? Allow them to talk. But watch the development. In this general election, you know, when you go on the street, in this general election that passed, and ask any well-thinking Jamaicans what you think about the country, what you think about Andrew Michael Holness running the country, they might tell us, boy, yo, we see the work, we see the development. You understand what I mean? We see the development, we see the work. The normal man on the street, I tell you, boy, we see the work, we see the development. So why comrade can't see it? Why comrade can't see it? May I tell you? Oh, walk one carry it. Rich up auntie, send me a lion. Hey, people, wanna send me some gift there. Wanna send me some lion. Hey, share the life to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes and tell him he send me a lion, please, on TikTok. YouTube, wanna tap up a live and share the live. Please, me a beg you now. You can't bring me to 50 likes. YouTube, when I do? No, don't do me that. Please, me a beg you now. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. TikTok, Andrew Michael Lunes is the best, man. May I tell you, he's the best. Listen to me. Many comrades in this general election say them now vote. You understand what I mean? Why them now vote? Them now vote for the PMP criminal organization and them now vote against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, because the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is developing Jamaica and them see the development and they want the development to continue. So them now vote against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. And we want to say to those comrades, thank you for choosing Jamaica. You understand what I mean? By not voting for the PMP criminal organization and not voting against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Thank you. You understand what I mean? Thank you. You understand? Thank you. Thank you, people. You have done a tremendous job. You understand? By allowing the Jamaica Labour Party and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes to do the third term. Hey, the PMP, them can't believe the third term at it. Where is it? We're going to apply. Yeah, we're going to apply, but don't worry yourself, but you have to prepare yourself. You know what I mean? The PMP can't manage the third term, yeah. Oh, God Almighty, the people them are turn idiot. The people them are turn idiot so till the people... Listen to me. When me hear I go on right now. A bang around in the PMP. Me hear say right now, Damian Crawford want the leadership of Mark Golding. And he might tell Damian Crawford, say, Damian Crawford, it's too early. Damian Crawford say, me not care if it's too early. You never with me from the beginning. It's just because of election. Why? Me did not run. And we did say, boy, would I give Mark Golding a chance to see if he can win the election. And now we know win the election and my time now. But listen to me. Me no want that the saga they start for now. Me no want that the saga they start now. Uno no bother with it. Uno second down with Marky G, the British citizen slave master Swampy. Uno second down with him first. You understand what I mean? And the next 2 years to 3 years, uno can't start uno bangarang again. You understand what I mean? Uno try get Mark Golding out at that time. You understand? It's too early for uno. It's too early. And remember, me here also that Philip Palwell, you understand what I mean, is going around recruiting candidates. You understand what I mean? From within the criminal organization to support him for the bid to be PMP president. Hey, TikTok. Me said this on my YouTube channel last night. I'm going to share it with you. You know what I say? From the time, I think at St. Thomas, Philip Palwell was, when Philip Palwell say on stage that him tired for being opposition, he want to be prime minister too. Yeah, Philip Palwell say he want to be prime minister too. And from Philip Palwell say it at St. Thomas, them no care Philip Palwell nowhere else go speak. Yeah, me say they no care Philip Palwell nowhere else go speak. Uno tell me if you see Philip Palwell speak nowhere else from St. Thomas. He no speak nowhere else. Only St. Thomas alone, because him say he want to be prime minister. He tired of being opposition. Yes, I mean. So me here say him a recruit people from within the criminal organization to support him. Damian Crawford, hot, because him say him want lead. And Marky G rise as I say, listen to me. Is that a time for that? But they make sure say them point to the constitution within the criminal organization and say, listen to me, the constitution within the party say, After 4 years, you understand what I mean? The leader of the party can be challenged. You understand what I mean? Yes, boy. Me I tell you no. Hey, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the constitution within the PMP criminal organization, Damian Crawford would run Mark Golden foot hot. You understand what I mean? Hot, hot, hot. A matter of fact, one of the time they never want Damian Crawford to come on stage and give no presentation because Damian Crawford would take away Mark Golden nights. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, cause when Damian Crawford walk in, in any political meeting, the crowd would go wild because they love it. They love his comedian presentation. Always giving jokes. Me don't know what kind of leader they see in a Damian Crawford. Me don't know what kind of leader they see in him because all me see in a Damian Crawford is an ex-comedian. We need to go and join with IT and Fancy Cat to make people laugh. Because me can't see Damian Crawford as no leader. So how am I lead the PMP? How am I lead PMP? And then, I will heap of them want leadership, Me say Peter Bunting out there, a seek because he want to become leader too. But remember, me no feel say Peter Bunting don't come make it. Because Peter Bunting did fight, you understand, against Peter Phillips. You understand? And run food poll and all of these things and try to buy out the delegates. And the PMP delegates reject him. You understand? Hey! And he did join hand. With him friend. You understand what I mean? Mark Golden. And then build one party in the PMP named Risers. A matter of fact, Damian Crawford, me here say, him say anyhow he win, every Risers have to lift up and left the party, and the PMP going to come back together once and for all. Me don't know how true to be. Me don't know how true to be. Me don't know how true to be. They don't have a leader, and they will never have any leader because nobody that the people them vote for go in the parliament. What kind of leadership skill we see in them? None. We don't see no leadership style in none of them when they're 28. None. You understand? If Andrew resign a morning, you see a lot of leaders in the JLP can take over. You see that in the PMP? You don't see that in the PMP, man. And you will never see that in the PMP. You understand what I mean? No, sir. PMP we done that, man. Time comes the PMP just pack up and left. You understand what I mean? Once and for all. Me say, man, the Jamaican people not even know what they have, You see, if the Jamaican people did really judge the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis based on his work, and if the people did really judge Anne-Marie Vaz solely done and them people based on their work, we could wipe out the PMP criminal organization once and for all. And that me the want me, man. Me the want the people them judge the government based on their work and not partisan, and wipe out the PMP criminal organization once and for all. But the people them say, boy, they must spare them, boy. Trust me. But spare them for how long? Spare them for how long? Me don't know how long. Me don't know how long. They are going to try to spare them for. But the PMP no have long left. Me I tell you no. The PMP no have long left. You understand what I mean? They're about to crumble. But me no want to happen yet. Me no want to happen yet. You understand what I mean? Me want to happen about 2-3 years time. Yeah, man. Want to happen about 2-3 years time. So to keep it together, PMP. Because right now we need a good opposition. We need a good opposition. So to keep it together then. We know we don't like Marky G. You understand what I mean? But I saw it go. I want to put him up. You understand what I mean? I want to put him up at first. So no shouldn't put him up if you don't know what they never want it. You understand what I mean? No shouldn't do it. But guys, I done talking. Yeah, man, I done me done. Done me done. You understand what I mean? You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, I done me done. Done me done, guys. Done me done this live right now. You understand what I mean? So me soon again tonight. Come here, come back on tonight. But me don't know if me I do the TikTok thing though. Me don't know if me I do the TikTok live. But the YouTube live is a must for tonight. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. You know, big up on yourself in a YouTuber. Big up on yourself in a TikTok. Big up on yourself. You understand me? YouTuber, you know, big up on yourself, you know. Nice being here. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, on enjoy on lunch, you know. And thing, you understand me? On eat some nice food. You understand? Yeah, man. And God going, you know, can make you come. Later, guys. You know, be cool, you know. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Blessings. You know, blessings and honor, glory and power. Guys, YouTube, big up on yourself. Me sooner or later here. Yeah, man, big up on yourself. Shower labor rights sooner or later. All right, guys. Bye, bye. Hey.